for you. So at the beginning of your shift, you can ask your V8 supervisor just where the water is should you need it. Next, sunburn. So we are in far north Queensland, so be sure to put your sunscreen on. Within all of your packs, there's some TAFE sunscreen. So at the beginning of the day, put your sunscreen on and then don't forget to reapply throughout the day. If you get lost, so it is a huge event precinct, and it's, if you do get lost, Brianna Steele is our marketing manager, and so should you need someone to help you figure out where to go, if you ring her, Brad Clark, or you can contact your V8 supervisor. So when you meet up with your V8 supervisor, it might be a good idea to put their phone number and your mobile number as well, just so that you have it on you. Manual handling. So if you're required to lift things during your work position, be sure that if it looks too heavy, it is. So don't take the risk of hurting yourself. So ask the V8 coordinator to get you a trolley or someone else to lift something should you need to. And if you get injured, so where we showed you where those first aid tents are, you'll need to go to one of those first aid tents, and once you get there safely and you're alright, then you'll need to call Brianna Steele, because you will need to fill out an incident report with TAFE Queensland. And yeah.
Cool. And at any time throughout the weekend, if you feel like you're being harassed or bullied by any of the V8 Supercars staff or your coordinator, or anyone outside of that as well, as it's an event open to the crowd, there is alcohol there is various things that can happen. So in the unlikely chance that it might happen, contact Brianna Steele, because she needs to know that you're okay. And it's about having fun and work experience, so we don't want you to be in uncomfortable positions, so just keep that in mind.
It's very real there. I mean, it's a public event, thousands of people there. You're not slave labour, right? You're volunteers at the end of the day, and we want to make sure you're looked after. And if it's anything like last year, some of the V8 coordinators, they're fantastic. They'll give you extra opportunities to get involved. You will have the opportunities to do various things on the day as well that you hadn't probably programmed in. But if you feel that you're feeling unsafe or harassed, then just let somebody know.
So lunches. The V8s will be providing you guys with lunches every day throughout the weekend. So you'll need to go 20 minutes before your shift, you'll need to go to the accreditation center, which we pointed out is where that little red A was. So there you'll pick up your lunch and you'll be checking in with the V8s. And just to reiterate, you also need to check in with Brad Clark when you're there picking up your lunch. And on the FAQ, there's a list for every different study area. There might be a slight difference in where you guys meet or when you have to meet. So please do have a look at that. And,
So parking and transport gets quite busy leading up. If you have been to the event, you know that it's quite tricky getting a car park close by. They do, on the FAQs, there's a list of all the possible transport that you can get to the V8s. If you're wanting to take your car there, I would advise to book it in now. It does cost, so and it does fill up quite quickly. But I would suggest, firstly, we'd get carpooling or someone to drop you off at the gate, so that way you don't have to worry about your car. If you do have real concerns about getting to your shift each day, contact Brianna Steele and she can work out something with you.
Uniform. So within all of your merchandise packs, you guys will find a cap and a t-shirt. So those need to be worn at all times throughout the weekend. So we want you branded with TAFE Queensland, and it also has the V8 Supercars logos on it. So you'll need to wear those every day. And so we've given you one shirt. So you could get hot and sweaty throughout the day, so please be mindful that you may have to wash your shirt at night. So we don't want you walking around all stinky or anything. So also you'll need to wear closed-toed shoes, and on each of your job descriptions, it might say whether you can wear shorts or long pants. And for the promo girls, if you guys can just stay back after this presentation, we'll talk to you guys separately about your uniforms, because there's a few more things for you guys. Just please be clean and tidy every day as you are representing TAFE, and have your uniforms on.
Alright, so you'll notice inside your goodie bags there's no tickets at this stage. When you go to the V8s for your first shift, that's when you'll collect your ticket, and then you have to wear your ticket on your lanyard along with that emergency contact card around you at all times, because you're going in places that the normal crowd won't be able to go in, so they literally won't let you in without that showing. If you start on a Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, you go to Gate 3 at the Accreditation Centre. So that's where you check in with the V8s, and then, as we had said before, you text Brad or call Brad and say, yes, I'm here. If you start on a Friday, so only the people that start on a Friday, you will meet Brad Clark, myself or Tanner, at Gate 1, which is, yeah, so that's at 8:40. There's also a photo opportunity at that time as well. So if you have started the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you don't start until a little bit later on the Friday, I'd encourage you to come along to get a photo taken, because the V8 people are coming down to take a photo with all the students that were participating over the weekend. Also, if you do start earlier on the Friday and you do want to come down, if you talk to your V8 Supercar coordinator, they'll release you so you can have a photo. Yeah, and then the Saturday and the Sunday, as per normal, you go to the Accreditation Centre.
Behavior. So again, you guys are representing TAFE Queensland, so we need you to make us proud. And people will be watching you at all times, so make your best judgment, and please, be respectful, be professional. So there are the concerts on the Friday and Saturday, which we encourage you guys to go along and enjoy. But drinking and hanging out with friends, during your shift is not acceptable. You're obviously there to work and to get experience in these different areas. So we need you to be on task and doing well with that. If you're sick, you need to call Brad Clark. You need to call him, not text him, and you need to give him at least an hour notice before your shift starts. So texting him 5 minutes before your shift starts is not acceptable. So we need you guys to, you've agreed to work for the whole weekend, so we really need you there for the whole weekend. And again, being hungover is not acceptable for a reason not to attend your shift. So be mindful that if you do go and enjoy the concert, these days are really long. If they're really exciting, good days, but there's a lot of noise and crowds, and it is exhausting. So be mindful that you do need to be up and ready and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for your shift the next morning. So please be sure that you're ready for that.
Cool. So as you know, that the V8 Supercars will be televised, so there will be times that you might be asked questions or be involved in photos or video footage. So just remember, you are representing TAFE Queensland. Be polite.